making all 5 episodes available on Tuesday, Marvel Studios' Echo premiered at #1 on both the Disney Plus and Hulu platforms. The series marked several firsts for Marvel show. The first TV mature series developed at the studio, the first time every episode was available to subscribers at once, and the first time a whole Marvel series has been available on both platforms at the same time. It's also the first show under the new Marvel Spotlight banner, which the studio describes as a platform to bring more grounded, character-driven stories to the screen, focusing on street-level stakes over larger MCU continuity. Now, while the studio hasn't put out numbers, they are saying that Echo is doing better than some of the consistently top-performing titles on both platforms. The series is getting recognition from both the indigenous and deaf communities for its representation on screen and off. Dominic Patton from Deadline raved about the show in his review, saying it's exactly what the studio needs right now. Now, Echo, if you don't know, follows Maya Lopez as she is pursued by Wilson Fisk's criminal empire. When the journey brings her home, she must confront her own family and legacy. Also starring are Chesky Spencer, Tantun Cardinal, Graham Greene, and of course the man himself, Vincent D'Onofrio, who returns as the villainous role of Wilson Fisk, a.k.a. the Kingpin. And they might have a little cameo of Charlie Cox playing a certain hero called Daredevil. I'm so excited. I haven't been able to binge watch this one yet. I haven't jumped on it, but from everything I'm seeing and from everything I'm hearing, it's reestablished the Netflix series. And I don't know if anybody noticed this, but they very quietly put all of the Netflix Marvel series into the main continuity timeline. Remember how they were separated before as Marvel Classic or whatever? It's now in the MCU timeline in timeline order. So it is canon. And there you go, which excites the shit out of me. I think it's awesome. And I can't wait to watch this freaking show.
Yeah, I saw earlier this week they finally announced that it was officially canon. Thank goodness, because everybody was kind of like, what? I'll tell you where I really messed up with this show, though, because I'm really excited to see it, and I attempted to start it the other day, but this is not a show for you to be multitasking with. No. I am a big multitasker, and I was like folding laundry, putting it away, and I'm like, oh, fuck, this has a lot to do with sign language, and you have to read, and like, don't multitask and watch this show at the same time.
I feel you, my man. I feel you on that. And just a side note on this, and then we got to move on because we're running and gunning through this thing. But she recently came out and said that she was overwhelmed and touched by the fact that everyone in the cast learned sign language. And so that when she got there, if for all you guys out there listening that don't know, she is actually deaf. It's not somebody playing a deaf person. She is actually deaf. And they all took the time to learn sign language. And when she got on set for the first day, greeted her with sign language. And she said it just kind of like brought her to tears. She was so overwhelmed and grateful that they took the time to do that. And I just, I think that speaks kudos to how they talk about these relationships that the Marvel actors have, that they're family and that they, that's awesome to make somebody feel at home like that, and just amazing. That's amazing.